Hello there, Virgos, and welcome to Wellness Oracle Guidance. So, this is a general reading for you guys for the month of March 2020, mainly talking about love. So, I'm gonna read the energy of the cards, and I pulled some Oracle cards as well to help with the messages. What else? Cross watchers are welcome if you're dealing with a Virgo person, and Virgo might not be just about your sun sign, or it could be another sign in your chart somewhere. It could be relevant to you. And well, that's it. So keep in mind, I'm starting out the channel, so I might not be yet all greatly set up. If you have any request, or you want me to do things in a specific way, just reach out to me. I'll be responding to you. And well, if the reading resonates with you, you can also write a comment below the video and tell me what you're going through, or if I can know about it. It's great for me to know it, if it resonates with you, first of all, and understand what you're going through and help you out in some way. What else? So this is a general reading, so keep it in mind. Some things can resonate with you, some others not, but those are the energies for the sign of Virgo. Today is the full moon in Virgo, so there's a lot of energy brewing for you right now, and I can see that in the cards because there's a lot of things going on, as I can see here. So let's start now. So this is about the past. I can see that there were some things that you were aware of that other people might not have been aware of, things that you knew that only you knew. It was like keeping you busy in your mind. You maybe had lots of things to think about, how you could develop something in some way. With the Empress card here, it's about creation, the birth of something new, creativity, or it could be like something growing in your love life. But there were lots of things on your mind, and maybe you weren't ready to move forward with whatever was presented to you in regard to the building of something, the creation of something, a relationship, or a deepening of a bond of some sort. So there was a lot of things going on, and maybe you were like thinking about all the options you were having, how, or not really the options, but how the different ways you could go about it and how it would be good for you. But you had all the thinking because maybe you were dealing in the past with people who weren't very trustworthy, or maybe you were very careful with like where you put your energy onto. So what I can see after that is that things weren't really growing, and you're like find yourself like dealing with stuff on your own, and things weren't progressing in the end. So you had to pull away in some sort and concentrate on yourself, because all this thinking was keeping you away from some sort of growth. Right now, it seems like you have much less choices about your love life, and you're going through something that you have to prove either to yourself or to others. You kind of have to battle through some sort of situation and maybe prove that you can do things on your own, maybe prove that you can deal with stuff by yourself. And maybe because things weren't good enough for you in the past, and you you took away some choices, and you were like, fine, I'm gonna walk this out by myself and keep my emotions in check. Like, your emotions are balanced right now, but you don't show them. You're not showing them. They're here, but you don't show them. And this is a good stability to have. And maybe this could be you or another person you're dealing with. Those are the energies around you right now. Okay. But right now the main focus is like fighting for some sort of situation. Maybe keeping what you have in check. Maybe maybe fighting as well for keeping your emotions stable and not dealing with anything dodgy or that's not leading anywhere. You want progress, but maybe you're not finding what you're really looking for right now. So, or maybe this is some kind of difficulty in your love life. Maybe the emotions are stable, but you have to walk on it, and it's kind of difficult because there's not many choices, many ways to go about it right now. As in the past, you had more choices, but it wasn't really what you wanted. So it's kind of difficult. It seems to be kind of difficult for you right now because it's keeping you busy, but it can be tiring. But how to say this? The fact that so many things are going on, even though you're keeping your emotions in check, like they're like stable, you know what you're feeling and you know how to keep that balanced, you're kind of losing a sense of direction for the future, because I can see that you're lacking following your intuition, and your thoughts are like kind of all over the place, and it's kind of going towards something rough, and your emotions are steering you away from that sense of direction. So you really need to follow your intuition, your inner guidance, to know where you want to go, because right now it's kind of you're losing that sense of direction. Even though you're going through a lot of things, you know how to do things, you know what you want, but it's kind of difficult to find your way around it. So make sure that you're not like overthinking, and you need to really go within and follow your intuition, and you will find that sense of direction. You will know exactly what you need to do in order to get what you want. So that's the main energies for this month. Yeah, and yeah, I know you Virgos are like people who are thinking things through a lot, looking at all the details in any situation that you care about. So make sure that you're not doing that too much, but that you can find the answers within, and assessing what you are doing right now, and if what you are doing is taking you forward in your love life or your emotional life, if it's in regards to friends or family or kids or whatever you're dealing with right now, because that sense of direction is available to you, but you need to find your inner guidance. Really go within, follow your intuition, what your gut is telling you, because your mind is like taking over, and it's not healthy. It needs to be balanced. All right. So in the oracle cards, yeah, the first for the butterfly cards from During Virtue, I got like heavenly signs. So this suggests that you need to look for signs, you know, when asking your inner guidance, ask for your spirit guides or angels or whatever you believe in, like that's guiding you throughout through your life. Like ask for signs, ask for something maybe specific about a specific situation, how you need to proceed, and to take that load off uh, your mental area. You know, like you need to really lift that burden off your mind. You know, look for signs, and you will get them if you ask for them. So you really need to find some peace within, where all the answers will be shown to you, because they are here, because otherwise those cards wouldn't be showing up anyway. So that's the first thing. What else? Here we got body movement. So this means you need to how to say this, you need to be physically in movement, either in a situation, but also like maybe doing some sport of some kind, because maybe you're thinking too much and not moving enough, and you know, there as well needs to be a balance, because when you get your body to move, it's kind of helps with your brain as well and think more clearly. When you move with your body, your thoughts get clearer as well. Your thoughts get clearer. So you really need to find a balance there as well, to help with your ability to manage through this situation. It will help you relieve some stress as well if you're going through some stressful situation. It will help you, you know, release endorphins and feel good, and you know, go within and be like, you know, that's what I needed. And maybe some ideas will pop up, some, you know, those signs that this card is talking about, you know, it could be really helping you in this way. So make sure you do that, because it could be helpful in a way you wouldn't think of. You know, it could really help you get some answers. So in your totem animal, you got the shark here. So that's a French card, but it says trust your instinct. Let me see, I'm gonna read the card. It says trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. So maybe you're a little bit drowning in the situation, you know, because of like mental conflict, or you know, the situation is getting complicated, but like you're really fighting for your emotional stability, and you know, you might find that there's only one way to go around things, but you haven't found it really, and it's kind of difficult for you. So yeah, so follow your instincts, you know, your intuition, what your gut is telling you, as I was saying earlier. You really should do that in a way that feels right for you. So I'm going to read the card for you, because there might be some additional messages for you right there. So I translated in English for you. So it says, your instinctive self is the aspect of yourself that is directly sending signals to your brain from your body. It is the one responsible for your survival, particularly when you find yourself in a threatening situation and that you have to avoid danger by fighting, by fleeing, or by remaining still and calm. Your instinct is letting you know which choice is the best for you, for your posterity. It is a lot more primal than your intellect, and that's what is making the human similar to the animal. The trust you give to your instinctive signals might have been modified or changed by their conditioning, particularly when I can't even read my own writing. Right. Oh, okay. Particularly when learned during childhood. If people kept telling you to not listen to what your body is telling you, or if you had to face dangerous situations with no way out, this viral survival mechanism is getting clouded, or worse, it ends up being inhibited. It is then replaced by either fear and constant restlessness that are being projected into relatively harmless situations, either by torpor that numbs senses and seriously limits the body's capacity to react when in danger. This same sensorial lethargy will also lower your ability to fully enjoy the pleasures of life. Take the time to reconnect to your gut feelings by using slow and deep breathing techniques as an access key. Listen to your body through all of your senses to perceive what it is telling you, and use your intellect to determine if it's a conditioned reaction or an instinctive response. With practice, you will sharpen your capability to distinguish between the two, and you will be able to fully trust your feelings. So, yeah. So here again, instead of letting your mind take over, the situation and getting you to lose a sense of direction, make sure that you're balanced. If your body is feeling great, your mind will feel great as well, and your thoughts will clear up. You will find the solution to your problem or to your situation right away. So, you can like detox your body, move, and, maybe you can use music to dance or, get in movement. When you get in movement, your blood flows throughout your body, it irrigates your brain, and, everything flows more easily. So make sure you do that, and you get more in touch with your gut feeling when your body is alive, it feels alive, So, yeah. So that's the message here for the totem animal. What else we got here? Oh, yeah. The cherry tree. It talks about fragility. So let me read the card for you. All right. It talks about... Oh, wait. I lost the card. 22. It talks about fragility. So it's a beautiful tree, but the flowers, they don't last for long. They're magnificent. But it says, each spring is a new start, holding the seed of numerous possibilities. So those might be the possibilities you were being shown in the past, but you refused to get it growing because something felt wrong, maybe, or it wasn't exactly what you wanted. So this card says, it's a card of short-lived pleasures. The cherry tree is a very beautiful one with elegant branches, and it can exceed 25 meters in height. In Japan, the blooming of the sakura species gives rise to celebrations and religious ceremonies, as its flowers seem to incarnate beauty. In France too, the cherry tree was associated with love. The flowers form splendid clusters as white as snow, or of a delicate pink color, that are such an invitation to a romantic idyll. In some regions, especially in French Brittany, the cherry was used in romantic oracles. As a not so substantial food, it sometimes foretells deceptions, and it is asking you to not trust the appearances. So maybe that's why you were like trying to gather information and trying to find out what was the best way forward for you, and maybe your gut feeling was telling you not to proceed in growing some relationship or some um, creative endeavor, whatever the case may be for you. So maybe you felt that the it was like short-term pleasure being presented to you. So maybe someone wanted something with you, but they couldn't offer um, long-term relationship, or a great bonding. Whatever the case may be, you probably got it right if this card comes up. It might be beautiful but short-term lived. If that's okay with you, like, go with it, no problem, but you need to know about it. So yeah, maybe right now you're not seeing anything long-term showing up for you, or it's kind of difficult to get that. But hold on to your guns, like, you're fighting for it right now and keeping your emotions in check. So things should be going well for you, but keep in touch with your intuition. So now we have the healing cards, and that's in French as well, so I'm gonna read for you the card. So that's about change. It says, dare to go further. It's time to alter your career choices. Go towards a domain that is dear to you, to your heart, and don't fear to do what you like. The divine guides your steps and asks you and the divine guides your steps and asks of you to help others. The change you are now facing is for the best. It is possible that you feel anxiety, but don't worry. It is necessary to get to the next step of your life, and this possibly includes a change of job and opting for a career that will bring you happiness and satisfaction. Fearing change is normal, but don't worry. The universe is guiding you in the right direction. You will feel better and will attract abundance because of it. You may be getting this card because you haven't taken the decision yet to make a change in your work area. It is time to do so. Dare. Archangel Raphael is guiding you towards a job that will suit better the person that you are now. Okay, so maybe your career is affecting your love life because you're not sure what's going to happen next, or maybe it's making you unhappy, or maybe because it can be because it's not paying enough to get your life going the way you want. There's something going on around that, and it's probably affecting your love life, and yeah, so a change needs to occur there. So or maybe the way you walk around your relationship, something needs to change. But follow your guidance, whatever your situation may be, the answer is there for sure. It says here that Archangel Raphael is guiding you, so maybe do a meditation to connect with Archangel Raphael, sorry, I don't know why I say that, but anyway, maybe do that and find the answers there. There are many ways to find the answers, like there's a way for each person, and it should really help you. Maybe something will show up for you if you put yourself in a state to see it, because if you're too much in your head, you can't see the answers that are around you. So go with them and find those answers. They're here. I can see that they are here. So yeah, I think I read that all. So well, that was it for you for the month of March. So let me know if this resonated with you. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, and comment if you feel like it, if you feel like sharing what you're going through. I will be responding to you for sure. And share the video with a friend if you think it can help them. yeah, and don't hesitate to tell me what you thought of it, just make sure you do it in a kind manner, and that's all I'm asking, and be kind to others who are commenting. So that's all for today, and thank you very much. Bye bye.